I once knew a man I'll never forget. He was unlike any other I ever have met. He used his legs to walk on the ground, and his ears he did have for hearing sound. And the sound was of words he did make with his mouth. He'd think them and form them and voice them out loud. John, 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 John. John was his name, so they called him John. His mother, his plumber, the court, and so on. But to me, he'll always be John. He'd blink every day to moisten his eyes, and he'd be awake from morning till night. He breathed all the air in front of his face, and wherever he went, he was then in that place. He pulled out a chair when he fancied to sit, but under that arm he had an armpit, and the armpit had hairs which were black and were there, thus earning their name as armpit hairs. When he was at home, he wasn't elsewhere. No, when he was at home, he was definitely there. John, 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 John. When they uttered his name, they pronounced it John. His doctor, his neighbor, the bank, and so on. But to me, he'll always be John. He had DNA, or so they did say, like his father before him who once passed away, and a mother who bore him, rumor was told. And though she was young, she was still growing old. He lived with them both inside a household, a family of 3 or possibly more. I knew him quite well, for I met him once. I asked him his name, and he gave this response. John, John, they call me John. My name is John, so please call me John. What he was saying wasn't quite clear, but I'll sing out his name for all to hear. John, 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 John. John was his name, so they all called him John. The vicar, the butcher, in fact everyone. But to me, he'll always be